Hello and welcome to this week's vlog from Madison's. Well, stamp duty holiday deadline nearing approach. It was debated, of course, last Thursday in the House of Commons via Zoom. Very interesting. 4:30 it was screened. You could watch it live. 65-minute debate. The general consensus, the deadline needs to be extended from both sides of the current government and the opposition, feeling that really there could be a precipice of house sales collapsing if that deadline is not extended. As many are obviously scrabbling to get through the system, and the backlog and the strain on the various parts is creaking at every seam. Of course, some obviously said it needs to get back to normal levels. It's a great source of revenue, but generally needs to be extended. So let's watch this space and see what happens. Of course, it's a decent saving to many and it is affecting whether they can afford to buy or not, especially for those first-time buyers who've saved so desperately hard for their deposit in the first place. But let's talk about something else. And how about the world of self-builders? Well, many of you who've watched my vlogs faithfully over the years will know that I am a die-hard self-builder. Have longed to build my own house for many years, having done lots and lots of really major renovations and conversions. Always felt actually I'd rather just get it all right from scratch and design exactly what I like. I'm still in the depths of planning at the moment, but hoping to have a positive outcome very soon. I live in conservation area, a little bit more complicated, sadly, but we are getting there. Anybody who's thinking of self-building, and indeed a recent survey that came out said 1 in 4 people were for energy environmentally friendly reasons, for simply wanting to create their own home. You might be interested to look at these two publications. This is a great magazine that comes out every month. It's really great if you're kind of a novice self-builder and want a good skimming analysis of lots of things that you should consider. Different build constructions, for example. There's so many different techniques now at the moment, aren't there? So that's really good, packed with tips. And they also do a show about 4 times through the year. They did one virtually, actually, in the middle of January. So that's still going on, where you can go and see lots of experts, lots of professionals, speak to, listen to presentations. It has enormous value. If you want to go one step further, the House Builder's Bible. My goodness. I mean, this small text, small print, on everything you could ever consider. But it's great, you know, if you're thinking, do I timber frame, do I block and beam, do I do a SIPS construction? Have a read of that and it will give you a good analysis. Well, we've obviously had some great success with self-build plots recently. Basically, as soon as we list them, my gosh, they're popular. We've got 3 out on St Mark's Road. 2 have now gone. 1 has offers on it already. We've got a great self-build plot that we are going to be launching shortly in Pembury, an at-cost barn with planning permission to convert into 5,000 square feet with really lovely views. Not for the faint-hearted, that one. You need a decent budget to buy the plot and do the build, but gosh, it could be absolutely gorgeous. And we've got a really good land and new homes team. So if anybody has a garden and they're thinking, could I get some value out of that? A self-builder is always your route. Unless you can get multiple dwellings up, you're not going to appeal to a developer and you won't get as much money. And we've got a great team who can come out and give you the heads-up appraisal on how doable that could be or not, and then really help you with the sale of that process. So do get in touch if that's of any interest at all. Well, of course, Valentine's Day, a week on Saturday. You need to get organised if you want to have a delivery for it. 35% of the population are single. So to all of you who want to switch off now, I look forward to seeing you next week. For anybody who does fancy a click and collect delivery at home to celebrate the great day, then there are some really good restaurants locally. Ones that have caught my attention, the Beacon, beautiful food as always, and you know it will be a great quality. Sankey's, lovely food again. The Poet, they've really pushed about. I've got a great one with amuse bouches and palate cleansers and bottles of lovely fizz. That's a nice one. Bittle and Swig as well, and Hatton's here on the Pantiles, our dear friends there. So do check them out for your Valentine's options. You need to get on it and enjoy your special night. I hope you all have a great week and I look forward to seeing you next week. Bye-bye.